Everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's go ahead and take a look at today's lesson objective. So today we will use compatible numbers to approximate quotients with two-digit divisors. The text we'll be focusing on today is 5.3a, 5.3c, and 5.2a. All right, now before we jump into our lesson, we're going to go over the word divisor. So what is a divisor? So divisor is the number by which the dividend is being divided or shared. It may represent the number of groups or how many are in each group. So the divisor is the number that is being divided or shared. The dividend is the number that we have, the total number of objects we have, but the divisor is what we are dividing by. So if we see it in the standard algorithm form, the 9 is our divisor. So we'll see it written like that when we do long division. Or we will also see division sometimes written like this. There's multiple ways we'll see division, but when we see it like this, 9 is our divisor. That is the number we are dividing our number by. All right, now let's go ahead and take a look at today's lesson. So we have 8,095 divided by 23. So 23 is our divisor. That is the number that we are dividing by. And 8,095, that is the total number we have. That is our dividend. Okay, so now that we have figured out what our divisor is, we are going to find a simpler way to divide. So we have 8,095 divided by 23. We can do that, but that's going to be really hard to do mentally, like to do mental math. And that can be kind of hard. Those can be hard numbers to work with. So to help make it a little bit easier to see kind of what is going to be the answer around, we are going to go ahead and round and approximate the quotient or the answer. So when we start rounding, I'm actually going to go ahead and round my divisor first. This is going to tell me kind of what I need to round my dividend into. So 23 is about 20. Right? So we're going to go ahead and round 23 to about 20 or 2 tens. That's going to give us an easier number to work with. Now, I'm going to think about what could I round 8,095 to help make it easier for me to divide it by 20. So now I'm thinking, okay, you know what? If I round 8,095 to 8,000, that is an easier number to work with, and that's going to be really easy to divide by 20. So we're going to go ahead and take 8,000. So 8,095 is about 8,000, and we're going to divide that by 20. So this symbol right here is telling us about. So we're going to go ahead and approximate. So now from here, I can go ahead and think about, okay, how can I divide this? So if I look at 8,000 and I divide it by 20, I can actually go ahead and change 8,000. And then I can split my 20 because of our distributive property and our community property. So we can split our 20 into 10 and 2. So we're going to go ahead and divide 8,000 by 10 and then divide that by 2. So if I take my 8,000, divide that by 10, that is going to give me 800. And then I have to go ahead and divide that by 2. So now I have 800 divided by 2, which is going to equal 400. So 8,095 divided by 23 is about 400. So we approximated our quotient or the answer to a division problem. So this is just an approximation. It is not the exact number, but this is going to help me figure out what my answer is going to be around. All right, let's go ahead and review today's lesson objective. So today we use compatible numbers to approximate quotients with two-digit divisors. All right, everybody. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope this was a helpful lesson for y'all, and I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see y'all next lesson, everybody. Have a good one. Bye.